Over the last couple of weeks, we have talked about the Chinese economy and the struggles that they are going through. I want to step back and acknowledge and say, hey, yes, they are in trouble. But I want to talk about us back home. What might a struggling Chinese economy mean for the US economy? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it both? We're going to talk about this with a 10-year Wall Street veteran, Mr. Taylor from Life Goal Investments. How you doing, sir?
I'm excited for this one because this is macroeconomics at its finest. And how do companies, multinational, interrelate with each other? And what does it do at the end of the day for underlying economies? What does it do at the end of the day for underlying investments? Because that's what we're speaking to here.
Yeah, so probably the most talked about thing in the United States today, at least economically, is inflation.
Yep.
Right. So why don't we start there? Right. We should all know that China is a big producer of stuff that gets consumed in the U.S. economy. I hope that's not a shock to anyone. But to say that the Chinese economy is struggling, what do you think, Taylor? Will that help or hurt the U.S. consumer?
I think all in all, I'm a believer in globalism. And I grew up in a small town and I love the made in America tag on something. And I do root for all of that. But essentially, when it comes to capitalism as a whole and getting money where it's best served, places like, hey, where can we get cheaper labor? Right. That's
Right.
an easy way to become more efficient. And, throughout the past 2, 3 decades, the answer to that question has been largely China or India or the Philippines, whatever it is. One of those East Asian countries have the technology to build a lot of the things that we have, but much more efficiently from a cost of labor perspective. And if that dissipates, what you're going to see is, when I say that, I mean the relationship geopolitically between ourselves and China and some other players and the BRICS, et cetera. If you start to see the onshoring of products, the natural realization is right, wrong, or indifferent, we pay our workers significantly more than they do. And so the input cost goes up, and that has to drive the top line cost of whatever good it is higher, which is undisputably an inflationary pressure.